Trade Genius.
What's going on, guys? Philip at Trade Genius. All right, since Bitcoin's kind of consolidating, I thought I would cover some altcoins in the next couple of videos that I think have potential. And one that we've been keeping an eye on is BRD. And I think it has a potential to break out. We've had a daily alt buy fire, which, by the way, guys, if you want that, if you get this last chance deal, which already is smoking hot with the content that we're going to have in here, that's a year of chat rooms, the indicator training, the profit sniper indicator. I'll even throw in, if you mention the daily alt buy indicator, and that's meant to be run on the daily on altcoins. And it does a good job of finding areas where a cycle bottoms out and you get, sometimes it takes a little while, and again, meant to run on the daily, but when it does fire, you start getting into a position on an altcoin and you get a decent cycle up. So like to run that on various alts and monitor that. And you can set alerts on it too. So we'll throw that in on the special, the $2.99 special, which ends, I believe, Sunday night. But back to the price action here. See what's happened with BRD. You know, it's obviously had a large pullback, obviously, from these previous highs. This was a coin that a lot of people were trading back in this area toward the end of 2019, where we were getting these just pump and dumps, but they were really consistent, and you would get a decent percentage gain. And that kind of has tapered off since then. But however, we've gone into this area of consolidation. What I like about this is not only has a daily alt buy fired on it for an upcycle, the groupings of the stochastics are bullish, and I believe they're going to cross up here and give us another push higher. And we're up against this trend line nicely. So these are things I look for in a basing altcoin for a move up. Now, where would you look for targets? Well, you know, think of it this way. You probably have a lot of bag holders in this coin, so you have to really look at areas where we've had previous support resistance. First spot, obviously, will be the guys holding bags from this level. So this liquidation break here, price pulses up in there. I think the first approach is probably going to get a decent rejection. But from these levels, that's a nice percentage gain. Okay, so these are things that you want to take a look at for possible gainers, and you're not going to hear about this token until it starts pumping and then it starts making the rounds on social media. Now's the time you get into those, but that's a potential 25% gain from these levels, right? So that's the first spot around that 1500 mark, and then you're going to run into this area here. We'll definitely see resistance if it was able to get one of those really good pumps up into this area here around 2000. 2000 is probably going to be maximum if this thing just really got going and did one of these deals here. Okay, so you have to keep in mind 1500 probably a more realistic target, really 1580 level probably more realistic target, and then if it really gets going, keep a runner on, for example, you may get stretched, but I think that would be absolute topside maximum for this round of alt season. So again, BRD BTC I think has a decent setup here. And I thought we would just start highlighting some of these decent setups for you guys while things like Bitcoin are just consolidating right now. And that's actually a good time for these because Bitcoin consolidates. A lot of times people will chase returns in other altcoins while that happens. So it's a good environment for that. And the technicals are looking real good. So anyway, I thought I'd share that with you guys. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate your support. Please hit like and subscribe. Really helps out our channel. And we'll talk to you on the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Trade Genius.